So, President Biden, and his administration urging people to go back to work as if they haven't been working. You know what I mean. He wants people to end remote work and go back to the office. Here's the thing. This is a prime example of what I mean by elected officials are so out of touch with reality. They don't have a clue on what their actual constituents want. And it's amazing to me how everybody wants to talk about freedom and all of this rah-rah mess, but yet we're being forced to do things we don't want to do like 90% of the time. So let's talk about it. I've had the privilege of working remote, working hybrid, and working at the office. I've been working at the office permanently 5 days a week since October 4th. And it is now March 8th. So for the past 5 months, I've been working at the office. I personally would prefer working remote or hybrid. I worked hybrid before working full-time at the office, and it was nice in my opinion because you got 2 days that you had to be in the office and then you had 3 days that you were at home. I personally preferred remote or hybrid. I worked remote for I worked remote for almost a year, and I enjoyed that because, again, it cuts down on so many things. Number one, you're not wasting gas. You're not putting a bunch of wear and tear on your vehicle because you don't have to drive to work. You don't have to commute to work. So you're not wasting gas. Like I said, you could go up to 6 months without an oil change because you're not driving back and forth to work. You're not having to put all this money into your car for car maintenance because you're not constantly in your car. Number two, saving money on food, because you're at home, so you could just eat food at home. Like, you don't have to be granted, even when you go to work, like commute to work or hybrid, what have you, you still don't necessarily have to spend money. But the likelihood of you spending money on food because you're away from home for 8+ hours a day is more higher versus when you're just at home, when you can just go to your refrigerator or pantry and pull out something to eat. Number three, you're not as likely to get sick, whether that's from COVID or the flu or whatever, because you're not around a bunch of other people. You know what I mean? So you don't have to be around the person that's coughing and sneezing all damn day. Number four, those of us that are neurodivergent, those of us that have physical disabilities, mental disabilities, cognitive health issues, and or just introverted, and or sick and tired of dealing with racist bigots, homophobic, sexist, transphobic bigots. It's nice being able to work from home or hybrid because you don't have to be around those people. Oh my God, you don't have to have forced interaction with people that you don't like just for the sake of being at work. You don't have people popping up in your office just to pop up in your office. Like, what gets on my nerves at my current job, people just walk in. They don't knock on the door. They just walk into your office and just start yip-yapping as if you're not on the phone or as if you're not working. And also, everyone, even before the mask mandates went away, even before they went completely away, most of the people at this place that I'm at weren't wearing masks, and they're still not going to be wearing masks. I wear my mask, and it really pisses me off how people just walk in and just start talking to you with no mask. Again, I have Graves' disease. I have a fucking autoimmune disease. All right? I have IBS and Crohn's. So I can't be out here playing games. Also, let's just keep it real. I still care and provide for my mom and grandmother. My mother has MS, multiple sclerosis. My grandmother is 77. So we're at risk. And it's really ridiculous dealing with people who just pop up in your office all day. There's no care for other people's health. None of that. It's really annoying. Number 5. The waste of time. Again, when I was working from home, I felt so much more productive because there wasn't all of these unnecessary ass interruptions, unnecessary ass meetings, unnecessary ass you could turn a 40-hour work week into a 20-hour week working from home. Let's just keep it real. Because you're not constantly being bombarded with stuff that has nothing to do with you. I'm just being real. And it was so nice. And again, and then also the micromanaging that goes on when you're at the office is so annoying. Like, we literally have people walking around spying on folks to see what they're doing. You know what I mean? Like, you literally have folks, it's like, one, your cubicle is over there. Why do y'all keep walking back and forth by our office to see what we're doing? Literally, I was taking an exam and I had people walking by, looking in, trying to see what I was doing. And I'm like, I am so ready to have a better job for various reasons, and I can't wait to leave. All right? Like, it's just ridiculous. The micromanaging, the office culture, again, it's not very diverse or inclusive at all. Again, you have to listen to the microaggressions, people, spewing ignorance and bigotry nonstop, and then, saying it in a casual way. It's just really ridiculous, and you get tired of dealing with it. And like I said, I feel like at the office, a lot of time is wasted because, one, there's not enough work to justify a 40-hour work week. A lot of times, we're twiddling our thumbs looking for things to do. It's really ridiculous. And having to be here 5 days a week just so you can have an office is stupid. In my opinion. And again, I feel like, if anything, employees, workers, we should have options. Some of us work better at home. Let us have that option. Some of us work better in the office. Let them have that option. Some of us work well with a hybrid. You work 2 days in office, 3 days at home. 3 days in office, 2 days at home.